So today we're gonna practice like rounding, like place value, how you, like what we're gonna do is see what can make the biggest number. So to kind of before we start it, what I want you to so you know how a dice has numbers 1 to 6, right? I want you to write what the biggest number you could make is out of those 6 numbers.
For like fractions?
Just in like a whole number that's 6 digits long, using the numbers 1 through 6. What do you think the biggest number you can make is?
11?
You have 6 numbers. So if you could make a 6-digit number, you're going to choose what places those numbers need to be in to make the biggest number.
Like all of them together?
So say if you had 3 digits and it was 1, 5, and 7. The biggest number you could make would be 751. So that's what we're going to do.
There's something sticky. Because there's something like thrown in there, like, and then I put it right here and now it's sticky.
Oh wow.
I don't know, probably it's chocolate because I had chocolate from cookies, so it's here. It's either, I don't know. My mom usually puts.
Let's knock this out. You got it. Biggest 6-digit number you can make using these numbers.
Can I use the number 6?
Yeah, you're going to use 6, you're going to use 5, 4, 3, 2.
How many numbers are you supposed to use?
You're supposed to use all of them.
So I just put all of them in?
Yeah.
For randomly?
It's going to be how you think you make the biggest number possible using those numbers. So this place, for example, you'd want to put what number if you want the biggest number?
6.
5,
like backwards?
Yeah. So you figured it out that the pattern would be to start at the biggest number and go down, because as the numbers go down, does the place value go down or up? Yeah, because as you lose a certain number of digits.
This is starting to go up.
Exactly. So you got that. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll this. You're going to fill out this sheet, and you're going to make a 7-digit number. But what you're going to do is you're going to roll it like this. Okay, so you have the 3. So you know you're going to roll it 7 times. You're going to want to choose what place to put the number in.
What if you made that? You put 3 and you could have got 6 and then you got 6.
Then you can't change it. Once you pen it in, you have to keep it. So we're dealing kind of with probability. So finding out the probable, if you get a 1, what are the odds that you get it again? So you're probably going to want to put it towards the back. But you're going to roll it 7 times, and we're going to make 5 numbers. So first roll.
Because it's like sponge. And it's starting again. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, 3. So where do you think you should put that one? It's going to be 7 digits, so this is 1 out of 7. Alright. Oh, another 3. Alrighty. You got 2 out of 7. 4. We went up 1. Okay, so why'd you decide to put it in front of the 3 instead of behind?
Because, like, if I have 2, I can still put it there. But if I want, I can still put it there.
Yeah.
But if I put this right here, I can still put it there. But
You think you're going to get a higher number than 4 then? Good job.
and if I don't,
That's a good pattern to pick up on. Alright, you got a 2, so good choice because the 2 is lower than the 4.
What about this square? Do you measure that one and I'll measure this one? They look the same? So should our weight be the same?
Another 4. You're just rolling in doubles today, aren't you?
I'm measuring
but that's a 2.
Alright, so we need this to be a 5 or 6, don't we?
Yeah, it's like a double, like 2 will start with it, and then it's 3, 3, 4.
Yeah.
my feet must be super
Oh,
big.
another 2. It's okay.
I can't jump
You had no way of knowing that.
Probably if I do it here, I don't need it.
Yeah, because then you could still get a 6 and it would still be a pretty big number.
Hey, is it? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Please. Oh, 4.
3 fours.
Yep. All right, so now we're going to do it again. We're going to start over. So you have no numbers. Your table's wiped clean. Yep, get into it.
Oh, this is
Yes, 6. So where do you think the most appropriate
right
spot?
here.
Yep, and how did you decide
Oh,
that?
probably not.
No, that was probably more right because 6 is the biggest number you can get, right? So wouldn't you want it to be there because that holds the biggest place
Yeah, but
value?
I want it easier to do rounding.
Well, you're not going to round it as a whole. What you're going to look at is you're going to say, what would the nearest 10 I can round it to? It
I
won't.
didn't expect it.
No, don't worry. So where should you put the 6 knowing that? Yep. All right.
I make 1, that's good. What if I get all the numbers just in one?
Please.
Is it doubles?
Oh,
Another 6.
another 6.
Probably they just like doubles.
You're just lucky today, aren't you?
What if I get 6? Like it's 6 all of them.
That would be very unlikely.
What happened if you do it?
What'd you get? 5. Wow.
Oh wait, I'm not sure. Probably another 5. Oh, another 5? Or another 6? So I'm gonna put it right here.
That's smart.
But if I don't,
Why wouldn't you put it there?
because I'm not sure will I get another 6 or another 5.
But what if you get lower? It's okay.
I don't know.
I think you could be right, because if you got another 6, you're already lucky today.
Or like another 5.
What'd you get?
4.
That's not bad.
It better not be.
All
Give me
right.
that. I can get to the one. Yeah, I can get to the last one. Hopefully.
Don't throw
I
it.
know.
Here, toss it to me. 5.
I was right.
Yeah, you made a good choice. Good job, girl.
It was like 66.55.
Yeah, and so far you've gotten the highest number possible with the number. 2. That's tough.
Oh, because it might be.
Because you could get higher, but you also could get a 1. No. Well, think about it this way. Are there more numbers above 2 or
I
below
turned to a
it?
6.
Are there more numbers above 2 on a dice or below it? Yeah, there's more above it because there's only one number that you could get less than 1. So
I
where
never got it once.
exactly. So where do you think you should be?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, good job.
If I get a 1, that was a fail. No.
Oh no, you got a 1. That was just unlucky. All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying.
start over. We got another number.
Now I'm gonna try to say true. Oh no.
Oh, do you want to use that one?
Yes.
You got a 6. All right, strong start.
I was guessing it was true, like if I got a 2 and 1, but.
Mm-hmm.
4.
4. So that's kind of in the middle. So should you put it right after the 6 or maybe space it out a little bit?
Base.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it where the 3 usually goes. Eh. Got a 1. So 5.
All right, good choice.
I could get a 3 and a 2, but it's still gonna be okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
I usually.
This might be your best
I
number.
keep hitting it
2. Oh no.
though. See, 2 is the lucky number. Usually people say it's like 13, like that.
Yeah.
Why is 13 unlucky?
I think it's just because like Friday the 13th and it's an odd number and most people like even numbers. Could be a lot of things.
Why is Friday the 13th scary? Just a scary movie.
It probably came from like a movie, an old story, or something like
Probably it's, they say it comes back. I think Friday the 13th was a movie,
Yeah.
and they came out on Friday the 13th.
that. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's in like 1987 something.
All right, keep rolling. 3 more on this number.
I guess I don't know just
Oh, you just had the 2.
where do I put it?
You put it right there. You had to. Oh, another 6. One. Dang.
One wants to get revenge. He's gonna use him in push back. Because first is his lucky number. Like
You got
first
3 6s though. So far, what's the biggest number?
6. Why do you get 5 in this one or 3?
All right, one more number.
Oh, 3's gonna be jealous.
3's gonna come after you.
No,
Right,
5
5.
did. Oh no.
So there's still a chance you could get a 6, but 5 is still pretty high, so where do you think you should go?
Right here. The 6 is I get a 3 6 and another 5.
4.
Blue doesn't come after me. Oh my god! What's this? Yeah. Okay, I got 3 or 2.
You still could fit a 1. 2.
Yay. Please do not
So now we just need like all 6s or 5s. That I won't count them. 5.
That was kind of lucky. Probably 6 is retiring.
We used a lot of 6s already. Oh my goodness, aren't you lucky?
Only 1 life.
That was good, putting it there instead of there. That was good. Fingers crossed. Ah,
What?
3.
3, I told you 3 was going to go
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to round to the nearest 10. So first I want you to show me what the tens place. Easy review. Yep, good job. So looking at the nearest 10, what would be the nearest 10 you could round that to if it's 32?
30.
So write that there. All right, so then now,
10.
yep.
20. 40.
All right, so
that was kind of
now,
not that bad because I
exactly. When you break it down, that's also what you need to look at. Whenever someone asks you to break down a huge number, just break it down like this. Round it to the nearest 100. So what place would you look at to get rounded to the nearest 100? What one? Yep, good job. So what would that one be? And if we're rounding to the nearest 100, what determines if you go down or up? So what would this one be? 332. What would you round to?
100.
Yep, good job. Awesome. And this one, what number would you look at?
400.
Yeah.
400. 400.
Yep. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to take it even further, round to the nearest 1,000.
So like right here.
Yep. So this one, 4,332.
400. 4,000.
Awesome. Because if this number was what number, how would we round? If it was a 5, would we round it up or down?
Up.
All right, this one, 5,412.
Oh no. Wait.
What are you writing?
I thought I was looking in here.
Near the 5,412. Yeah, awesome. 1,421. 5,442. Yep. Awesome, you did so good. So to wrap it up, how did you decide when rolling where you would put each number?
From looking
And you knew that if it was a high number, you should put it at the top. Why? Because it holds a greater place value or lower. Yeah, good job, girl.